Hello and welcome to Golden Wings Angel Card Readings. We're continuing with the Life Purpose and Career readings for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for July and August 2017. I just on a personal note would like to let you know that I've already meditated and prayed and asked my spirit guides for help, for understanding and reading the cards that have come up for your sign. And I do this so that I can have a little bit more time for the reading and you don't have to spend so much time with me on camera during my shuffling phase, which sometimes right now for me can take like 30 to 40 minutes to get exactly the cards that I want for the message coming through for your sign. So again, this is Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. This is for July and August of 2017, and this is your Life Purpose and Career reading. So I pulled cards from 3 different decks, well 4 decks actually. The Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. The Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. Oh, I'm sorry, Healing with the Fairies. There is a Healing with the Angels, but we chose Fairies. And a Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I've pulled a single card for each one of these and 3 cards for the actual tarot decks in the past, present, and future spaces. So let's get to it. Aquarius, and this is your readings. We pulled the Queen of Raphael on the left side for the energies just coming out. 13 or Peace right in the middle. And 0, Leap of Faith coming into play. On the bottom row, we have 5 of Water on the left-hand side. Right in the middle, we have another major arcana energy of 15, Ego. And then down to the right, we have 6 of Fire. At the base of your reading, or the base of the 2 decks, we have the King of Michael, or the base card or basis of your reading for career and life purpose. And we have 5 of Air. Which direction this is here. So, first of all, you've got 2 or 3 major arcana cards, which means this could be a major, come on kitties, off, that's my cat. This could be a major time for you with some major decisions or some very powerful energies coming towards you with regards to your career and life purpose. They're not all minor arcana cards or pit cards. There's 2 or 3 really large, really, I'm not going to say heavy energy, but really intense energy might be a good word for the major arcana cards. Okay? And so I'm going to start with showing you how I see things, okay, how I'm looking at it from my viewpoint, which you can't see off camera. We have the Peace card stuck in between Queen of Raphael and the Leap of Faith. Okay, that's on the top row. And then on the bottom row, we have the Cups card with the Ego card in the middle, and then the Fire card on the other side. Okay? And this Victory card here that's on the end, and we'll get into this in a minute, and the Ego card are looking straight at one another. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yes, okay, you can see this now. They are really looking straight at one another, coming right at one another, so they're very connected in this reading. Okay? And the Leap of Faith card is, well actually it's mirrored for you guys, so this is what it looks like on the thing. The Leap of Faith card is looking right at the Peace card. So your 2 cards that you have here when they're connected this way and looking at one another, mean that they're really integral to each other's success or challenges or things like that. So let's start at the beginning here. We have the Queen of Raphael, which can be, and please try to remember, I'm reminding everybody on my videos that the queen energy does not mean if you're a male that you can't have queen energy. None of these are masculine or feminine. So this could be you even if you're a male. So please don't, if you see a queen, don't think, oh, that's not me. Okay, this could be you yourself, or it could be somebody that's around you or surrounding you. The text on this card, this is the Queen of Cups, and it says, follow your heart, the love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And this is the queen that takes care of everybody else, everything you need. I'm going to say she, but only because that's the energies. She is a giver. She gives and gives and gives, and many times does not reserve anything for herself. So whether you are a male or female, and this is you, this card is hearkening that you may be giving a lot to everybody else and feel like you're not giving enough for yourself, or feel like you're kind of all out. You've given, you've given, you've given. Although this is a card where you'll happily keep giving, under the right circumstances. So this might be you yourself, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with here. Underneath this card, right under it, is the Five of Water. The Five of Water is the Five of Cups. And interestingly, we just got this in Gemini, right in the same position. And this is a card that's a little bit of a challenge card in the sense that it is tied to sadness, regret, and really looking at things that are in the past down here that have not worked, and not turning and looking at the two intact cups that are up here and the divine light and energy coming down from here. Okay, and there is a big emotional kind of vacuum or vacancy with this card, where something that you may have thought was fulfilling was not fulfilling to you, or something that was fulfilling to you before is not fulfilling you any longer. And what you're doing now is, instead of focusing on the present, you're looking past over spilt milk. Your focus is on the wrong thing here. So this card is actually an energetically challenging card to tell you that you need to shift your focus. You need to pull your focus up, away from this, away from fear-based energies, from negative-based energies, and up to something that's obviously still here. It's very much intact, and you're just not focusing on it, okay? That's the energy that's just coming out, or that's just moving out. Now, we have the Power Pack duo in the middle here. We have two major arcana cards, and pretty hefty ones at that. You have the Peace card, which is basically, the text on this card says, release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So what this is saying to you is, there's something that you're still holding on to. And when you don't let go of things that are maybe emotionally not fulfilling for you anymore, causing a lot of negative vibes and energy, but you're not feeling like you can really emotionally let go of this, sometimes this card steps in and says, it's time. And that's what this card really is saying. It's time to make peace with a situation, and it's time to move on. Okay? Let it end and move on. Now, this is with regards to career and life purpose. So obviously there's something, either a job that you've had for a while, or something you're considering, or a spiritual place that you've been in as far as your life purpose goes, where you're just feeling like, there is a need to release something from the past, because this card here is all about the past. It's not necessarily about the present. These three cups that are down over here have already fallen. They happened in the past, and you're still focused on them. So this is another card that's saying, take whatever was in your past that you've been focusing on and let it go. Because, and here's the nice thing, really cool thing, once you let it go, you have a brand new beginning awaiting you. Okay? When you let it go, this card here is the 0 leap of faith, and it's saying believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Okay? So this is a very clear message that when you finally take whatever has been in your past that is emotionally at the root of something that's really causing you trouble, and you let it go, and I mean really let it go, that there is something, a whole new beginning waiting for you. Okay? Maybe this is a job, maybe this is a boss, maybe this is an environment that you're in that you're not happy with, haven't been emotionally happy with this in a while. Maybe this is spiritual development where you know you've been stagnating, right? Because it's also your life purpose. You know you've been stagnating in this, but you're really just, it's hard. It's very hard to make different decisions and let things go. It's very easy to stay with the unhappiness that you're used to and that you know and not just let it go. I mean, this is big. Let go. So that you can really assume you're brand new, which you deserve, a brand new start. Nobody deserves to be stuck in something that they don't want, but you have to find the courage, you have to find that place in yourself to let it go and move on. And this card here is Archangel Azrael, so don't forget that you can work with this angel to help you with this if you're still having trouble. Ask Archangel Azrael to help you get centered, get grounded, and just simply because they can't help you unless you ask your angels and your guides, help him to help you release. Let go of these fears, let go of these negative energies, let go of the past, right? Then it's Archangel Metatron is who awaits you, and you can talk to him about helping you see more signs for this bright future that awaits you. Because sometimes the more times you have positive signs, the easier it is to let something go. Now, we started to talk about this, and then I got sidetracked on the positive that way. But this is the card that's underneath the Let Go card. This card is all about your ego. It's about feeling trapped and chained to something that you're not. But, I mean, it's a normal feeling. I mean, many of us have that feeling where you're stuck. This is the card of I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck, but I'm stuck. And, most of the time that we feel stuck, it's of our own making, right? If we really look back at something, if we really look at a situation truthfully, we find that we've not been stuck at all. It's just we feel stuck. This is the card of feeling stuck. Maybe you have a family that counts on you for the career that you're in, and you don't feel like you can make a change. You don't even feel like you can start a discussion. Maybe this is you being stuck in a job where you have a certain amount of financial, status or security, and it's not bringing you any joy because this is what's coming out of this, and that there's something in the past that you're focused on, and that until you realize that you are not chained to this is a conscious choice, and you get some help on letting go, then you can't take advantage of this new beginning and, ta-da, this 6 of fire that's on the bottom row, which is victory. This card right here says, the text reads, victory, good news, it's on its way, okay, public recognition or awards. So, I mean, if you are looking at the universe and your angels and your guides giving you a message for career and life purpose for the next couple of months, you are saying to yourself, I am really emotionally unhappy where I'm at. Is there something more for me on the other side if I can face my fears? Whoops, this is what it looks like for me. So these two cards are you all about taking the ego out of the game, letting go. You're not chained. This is a conscious decision, even though I know how hard it is. I know that it doesn't feel like that. This is what's on the other side. So let's get you to this other side, because this is extremely positive energy. This energy right here, if you can do away with that midline energy, well, not do away with it, but acknowledge it, work through it, transform it, this is what's waiting. Powerful new start and victory. Now, I love when things like that happen because it's clear. You know, the message is clear. It's not like it's muddled. It's not like it's saying your ego is keeping you chained to something, you need to let go, and then we're not sure what's going to happen when you do this. This was a clear message that if there's unhappiness or emotional discontent, and you work to transform this difficult energy. It's not going to be, it doesn't look like it's going to be, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be a ride on a Ferris wheel to change this around. You obviously have some deep things you need to let go to embrace this new aspect of your career and life purpose. I mean, this card here, no matter how much I want to say, you know, it's your choice, it's a very debilitating card. You feel chained. You feel like you can't do anything different. And this card here is obviously a very strong card to work through. It's not like you just wake up and are like, okay, let it go. Let it go. Now I have victory, right? This is a card of making peace with your past and your emotional discontent. And right, that's not always as easy said as can be. But what I want you to focus on, Aquarius, what I need you to just stay honed in on is the message that you're getting is that once you do that, do the work or the transformation or challenging energy, once you address the challenging energy, these are the easements coming right after. And they're big easements. They're not, I mean, this is another major arcana card. This is the beginning of the whole Fool's journey, right? This is the very beginning. Leap of faith. Take the leap. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy, right? This is saying, this is the go for it card, okay? And then 6 of Fire, victory, right? At least we have this on the other side if you can transform these more negative energies. Now, on the bottoms of the decks, we need to talk about these as the basis of your reading. We have 2 air energies that are a little challenging as well. And this is why we do these readings, so that I can help you and your guide. Well, really, this is your guides helping you, but I can point it out in ways that hopefully you'll be able to hear it, and your guides can help you navigate around this stuff. So it looks like the big deals going on is going to be working through these energies of letting go and not feeling tied. The smaller energies are the King of Michael, which this king, it says, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. This could be you. This could be wise counsel, somebody you're getting counsel from. Either way, this is an air card, and this is really saying that the time to be honest and open about your feelings is now. Because if you're not honest and open that this is going on, that you're not fulfilled, that there's some kind of regret in your past, you regretted either not going a certain direction, not taking a certain job, not fulfilling your life purpose. If you don't go back and aren't honest about that, and you aren't honest about the fact that you don't feel like you can make these changes, maybe there's somebody you have to have a conversation with where you say, look, significant other, look, partner, I am not happy. I'm not happy. I feel chained. I feel tied. I feel like I have no choices in my life. And as a result, I can't make peace with this and move forward. And this is about me, my life journey, and it's not going to work any other way. And the reason I say there might be a conflict here is because we have the 5 of air. The 5 of air on the basis as the same as the King of Michael. And the 5 of air, the text reads, an unwise choice. Learn all you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. When I see this card, or when I get this card, my guides tell me that this card is more just about negative, fearful, combatant energy. What that means is that there's going to be others around you, because this is an air card, so this is thoughts. This is not feelings. This is not earth energy. This is air, thought energy. There's going to be others around you who are maybe not going to be at peace with everything that you want to do, your ideas or your life purpose, and it's going to create some conflict, okay? When everybody tries to have their opinion and there's too many cooks in the kitchen, and sometimes, it's hard, because if you're in a committed relationship and you have children, there are other cooks in the kitchen, aren't there? And there are other opinions that you do have to listen to. I mean, many of us can't just go off and follow our own passions. We have to be responsible and listen to other people and take into account their feelings. But the problem with that is, this is a card where you use all of your intellect and power to overcome a situation that has a hollow victory to it. So you may win this situation. You may be this unicorn here who just battles every other thing and says, I'm right, this is it, I'm right. And then really, though, you don't have a victory waiting for you because it's more of a hollow battle. And this is a low-based negative thinking energy. And I think it's interesting because you have that in the 5 of water, and 5s herald changes, big changes, okay? There's also a 15 here, so even that reduces to a 6. You still have 5 energy here, too. So, Aquarius, you have some changes coming up in your life purpose and career. That's the energies that are going to be coming towards you for the next couple of months, okay? If you can remember to stay out of this low vibe space. This battle is not worth winning. There's no reason to have this battle. But you do need to have honest and open conversations with people. Not arguments, not where you're going to put your will on theirs. Just honest and open conversation, explaining to them as much as you can explain to another person that your heart and the things that you need out of life are not being fulfilled with whatever's going on, and that you really believe that you can make something of yourself and your career and all these things going on if you just work through this and try to get to somewhere different. So I pulled a card from the Life Purpose deck, and the card that I pulled for you is Creative Expression, which for an Aquarius makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Because, it says here, your soul longs to express itself creatively, which, it may be that you've been trapped in a situation where you've been thinking about everybody else but yourself. You've been working hard at something that is not bringing you joy, and you have regret about past issues. There's some strife definitely going on. This has not been a peaceful transition into something else, or when you bring it up, or if you bring it up, it's not going to be. And what's necessary here is some honest communication about the fact that you feel stuck. No options, nowhere to go. You are just stuck. And that's not okay. No matter who you're coupled with, whether you're single, whether you're coupled, whether you have children, whether you're bringing in an income, feeling stuck and not being able to get out of it ultimately is not the best thing for the marriage, the partnership, the co-living arrangement, or you being the best parent you can be. This energy here keeps you from being the creative person that you are. Keeps you from letting go, making peace. Ultimately, it's going to keep you from victory and a very new beginning. Now, I pulled a card from the messages from the fairies, which I love these cards. I love this deck. It has some very interesting messages. It's one of the reasons that I used it for the Life Purpose deck, because I felt like I wanted to get a deck that didn't necessarily have all the standard things and would bring in some outside advice, energy, or things to look at. And the card we got is Breaking Free. And this card just matches this reading, Aquarius, so strongly, because this is a card of continuing to do stuff out of fear. It's the card that says, I'm married, I'm in a relationship, I have children, or I'm single and I'm finally climbing the ladder and I've finally gotten somewhere, and nobody's going to understand or support me, or there's no way out for me, right? There's no way out. Every time I try to do something different, it causes strife. It's going to be a lot to let something go. I might have a loss if I let something go, right? There has to be something that goes here, right? And this just sounds too darn good to be true, right? This leap of faith and 6 of fire. Could it really be a brand new beginning and victory? Okay. This is the card that talks about all those things in the background, all those things that you're saying to yourself, all this negativity running through your head, these negative energies. And this card is saying, breaking free. Let me get it right up there. This is an answer card. This is the card that says, whatever else is going on, your soul needs to break free and have creative expression. These are two things that you, Aquarius, in the next couple of months, these are the two energies right here that you have to own. You need to own these energies in order to have all of this other stuff work out. Okay, so on an overview, we have some big things coming up in the area of career and life purpose. This could be a big couple of months for you. Not only could it be a big couple of months in taking past life or past energies and transforming them into something positive, okay? But it also could be dealing with something that you've been having regret over for years that you finally let go of, finding a better way to express yourself, because this isn't going to do it. Open and honest communication will, and then owning the fact that it doesn't matter what else is going on. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to find the energies that resonate with you, that are of your highest purpose and good. That's why we do these readings. This is what is in Aquarius' highest purpose and good for the next 2 months here, because I'll be back in September to do another reading for you. We'll see where that goes and where this is taking you. But in the meanwhile, what is the energy set up here for you to work with? And yes, there's some heavy energies here for you to get around. Okay, 5, 5, 5. Big release card, big ego card. Okay, these are heavy energies. But look at all this as easement energies that you've been given to work with that are coming into play. These are all clues. Creative expression, it's necessary. You don't ignore it any longer. It's there. Breaking free. As hard as it is, do it. Because a brand new beginning, brand new surge of energy, and victory is waiting for you. And I mean, yay, right? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Please feel free to leave me any comments you would like. Let me know how it's going, and I'll be back in September to do the next 2 months for you, Aquarius, for life purpose and career. Love and light always. Thank you so much. Bye.